Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. So, Meghan seems to talk to everybody. There's three things going on. Meghan admits in court documents to passing information to Omid Scobie for the book Finding Freedom through a third party. Okay, so literally what's happening is Meghan and Scobie colluded so that they could say that they did not speak directly. And unless it was looked at very hard, nobody's going to find out. Okay, so Meghan knew she was lying, and Scobie knew he was lying. And as long as people don't look really, really carefully, they can say they never spoke directly. Okay, but she did collaborate with the book. So this is not an unauthorized biography, as Scobie and Carolyn Durand say. And Carolyn Durand completely disappeared. Item 2. Meghan admits in court documents to speaking to senior royals for advice on her letter to her father. So she's penning this letter and not writing it in hand. She's writing it on her iPhone app, okay, the iPhone Notes app. Okay, so for weeks she's writing this letter to her father, this supposedly heartfelt letter. She's triangulating, talking to senior royals, okay, talking to Charles and Camilla and Will and Kate and maybe even the Queen and other courtiers, okay? And then after she gets it the way she wants it in the iPhone Notes, which you can just send that to him in a text, in an email, you can just send it. Okay, that's not what she did. Then she painstakingly wrote it down by hand in this fancy calligraphy writing. Okay, so she's talking to people all the time. She spoke directly, she got to Scobie through a third party. She was collaborating with him. She collaborated with senior royals. Okay, now you can say that it's kind of still private because she's only talking within the palace and that's private. Okay, and then we have this thing where a courtier says that he helped her write, what did he say he did? This guy, Jason Knopf. Let me look at this. Okay, so this high-level courtier, okay, Meghan Markle had help writing the private letter to the father. So this guy comes forward, Jason Knopf. Okay, now he worked for the Queen. He worked for Will and Kate. He's very trusted. Can you say spy? Okay, so they sent this very experienced palace courtier to work with Meghan and Harry. So really, he's spying on them. Now, he's not going to come forward. Oh my goodness, this is crooked. He's not going to come forward, okay, because it's all this stuff is top secret stuff. If he exposes, oh yeah, Meghan, I helped Meghan write this letter, then it destroys him because he needs to keep his secrecy. So the only way this could happen is if it's approved or he's falling on his own sword. So I have no information that this guy Jason Knopf is fired. So I think the royals told Jason Knopf to expose that he helped Meghan write this letter. Okay, because otherwise he's fired. He's so fired. Okay, if you work for the NSA and you go around telling secrets, what happens? Well, that guy, what's his name, who did that is in Russia. What's his name? I forget his name. Really slim guy, looks like a very young, slim-looking guy. Anyway, all right, let's look into this. Meghan admits to passing information to Omid Scobie through a third party. What are the ramifications of this for her case? Because, you know, they're saying, well, look at all the inside info that Finding Freedom has. She seems very happy to share inside info as long as it makes her look good. And anything that makes her look bad, she's not okay with it. So how badly does this blow her case? I mean, has the Daily Mail won? How bad is this for Meghan? Oh boy. Right, so how bad is it that Meghan has admitted to sharing information directly with Omid Scobie for the book Finding Freedom? How bad is this? Does this blow her case? Well, in the near future, we have disaster. Outside influences and Star of Bethlehem, Fox, and many people. We also have 666, devil. 666, devil. Sixes are the cards of relationships. So anyway, let's go back to this. I'm ADD today. So in the near future, it's a disaster. Very cleverly revealing to all the people outside influences going forward. So other people, okay, and this is another question I have. You know, there's the 5 anonymous friends. There's Jessica Mulroney. There's all these people. There's her father is a key witness against Meghan in this breach of privacy case. Her father. Okay, so her father, Jessica Mulroney, are some of the 5 anonymous witnesses going to turn against Meghan? Probably. More than likely. And otherwise, some of them are going to say, I'm not testifying in court, because if you lie in court, that's perjury. You've committed a felony and you can go to jail. Why would they do that for Meghan? Why are you doing that? Okay, so people are going to start exposing Meghan. They're not going to lie for her. So this clever ruse that Meghan has played on everyone has just completely fallen apart, and it's a disaster. And now other people are seeing that it's a disaster, and they're going to come out on the other side going forward. That's what the future's showing. What do we have here in the center? Full stop of the deeply rooted tree and the virtue signaling. Okay, 9 and 9, 18. The train is stopped. This stops the train, and it turns into a disaster that goes against Meghan. And like, I play chess, and when you play chess, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine when you play with a skilled player, and then suddenly everything falls apart. That's very often, you know, you're 10, 20, 30 moves in, and then everything just falls apart, and it's just a slaughter. And that's what this is looking like to me. They've really held it together for quite a while, but this is the key element that's going to make everything fall apart. I mean, she's just shown as somebody who is triangulating all over the place. Karmic relationships, royal family. I think this is enough to sink Meghan's boat, and she may settle. She may settle with the Daily Mail to pay them to go away. Okay, because the whole idea in the beginning was Meghan wanted an easy paycheck. She's going to sue the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail is going to admit no fault, and then the Daily Mail is just going to pay her $1 million or so not to sue them, and everybody's going to move on, and no one's going to admit fault. So this guy Jason Knopf, who came out, you can't come out. You can't expose secrets in the palace. I had security clearances. This is violating security. He can't do that. He cannot expose the inner workings of the palace and continue to work there unless it was approved. Okay, so did the royals approve or tell Jason Knopf to expose Meghan, to expose his interactions with Meghan? Because I suspect that they did. Jason Knopf and the royals. And again, this harkens back to the previous reading. The gloves are coming off. The royals are starting to play. You know, Meghan really plays dirty pool against everybody, and so now they're going to play dirty pool back. They're going, the gloves are going to come off. They're going to get real serious. The royals. Very interesting over here. All right, Jason Knopf. Was he told by the palace to do it? Going outside the cornerstone work, 1822. 6 diamonds, many people. Many people in the cornerstone, many people in the foundation. Opportunity to expose things, 5. 2 hearts, 2 hearts in the close relationship. What's over here with the royals? Yes, very positive card. Angel and going forward. 25, 7 hearts. They're completely fine with it. They're not upset about it at all. He's the fall guy. Okay, so the royals are keeping their hands clean. That's one of the rules. Keep your hands clean. Kill with a borrowed sword. Let this guy Jason Knopf expose Meghan. And no matter what question they ask, they can say, I didn't know he would do it, but he's not fired. Okay, people don't understand the inner workings. Not only is Jason Knopf not going to be fired, he's going to maintain his position. He's probably going to be promoted for this. Okay, so he's the guy taking the hit. He's going outside of the palace. Yeah, and many people advise this is the opportunity, officially talking about secrets. 13, 16, 4 spades. Okay, so he's been authorized to officially expose this secret and none other, and no others. Okay, the royals keep their hands clean. He's the guy who's standing in front. What are they going to do? It's true. Okay, he's not going to be subject to arrest or being sued or anything else. And if he was subject to being sued civilly, he can't be sued because it's true. If it's not true, he can be sued for libel. You can't prove if it's true or not true. So he can't be sued. He can't be arrested. And it keeps the royals' hands clean. So they told him to go do that. They said, expose Meghan. Okay, and this really hurts Meghan. This, I think this is the end of her court case. Because she keeps being exposed as someone who very freely shares all her secrets. Was delaying the trial for 9 more months a huge mistake? Okay, because she just delayed the trial and then they come out with this. 3 different things. Admits to passing information to Scobie. This guy, Jason Knopf, says that he helped write the letter. Yeah, and she was interacting with everyone about this letter. She's a triangulator. So was this a huge mistake? Because they're just going to keep finding more stuff. The Daily Mail is just going to keep finding more stuff. This is a huge mistake, yes or no? Well, it's not a yes or no. The cards just describe. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Situation, Mother Earth, 2328, 7 spades, secrets, deeply rooted situation, and foundational, and go this way or that. Yeah. So they're just going to keep using every avenue they can to uncover more of 7 spades, the secrets. What do we have here? Scourge is the card of like exercise. If you're going to the gym and you're exercising, you get the scourge. You keep working out. You keep hitting that spot. Separation and secrets. And we have handcuffs and magi. Manifest, they're committed to constantly. They're just constantly working. They're committed to constantly working and exposing these secrets and making this gap bigger and bigger and bigger until the Daily Mail just sinks Meghan. So this is a mistake. The Daily Mail is just tirelessly, they have a whole staff of lawyers. They're a huge corporation. They just keep going after it and keep going after it and keep going after it and keep digging and digging and digging and trying to discredit Meghan. This discredits her. Okay, so is someone threatening? Is someone else? I mean, why did she delay? Is someone else threatening to come forward? Are the 5 anonymous friends refusing to testify? Even one of them saying, I'm not going to testify. I could be arrested. I could be charged with perjury and arrested. I can't lie for you, Meghan. I mean, I love you and everything, and you're great, but I can't lie for you. I mean, she's just makes enemies everywhere. So has someone threatened to come forward? Is someone refusing to testify? Is that why she delayed? Threatening to come forward, refused to testify. Okay, so a woman with a message is talking. 10 and 12. Ooh, 22, 6 diamonds. There are several women who, and Ace of Clubs can be filing an official court document. This is mustard seed can be a physical piece of paper. So it may be that they have filed official testimony. Several women have filed official testimony that is causing Meghan a problem. Butterfly exposes everything, taking charge of everything and exposing everything. 13 and 8, 21, 6 hearts. Someone close to her, someone that Meghan has had a long relationship, is going to expose everything. Yeah, so that could definitely be Jessica Mulroney. She came out recently and she said, you know, the really good thing about this terrible trial that she went through, where she was doxxed by that other influencer, Sasha Exeter, the really good thing about that is that she knows who her real friends are and she knows who her fake friends are. And that seemed to be alluding to Meghan being a fake friend. So it's more than one woman. And someone is exposing her, and it's driving the action now. They're able to expose everything very publicly, and it's driving the action now. So someone or several women are coming forward. Now, the 5 anonymous friends were billed as young mothers. That's hard to find even a cross-section of humanity where you get young women who are pregnant or just had a baby, and they're all going to go to People magazine. So there's some doubt. There's some doubt about who that is. One is Omid Scobie. One is, just people very close to Meghan. And Meghan, Rachel Meghan Markle, Meghan Rachel Markle. People like that. That guy. That other guy. I'm forgetting names now. Okay, that's how my brain works. It works in pictures. All right. Sometimes words don't come. What do we have here? I mean, how bad is it that, Scobie, she went to Scobie through a third party? This can completely sink her. Okay, this is enough to sink her. And she could very well try to get out of it. Okay, she has 9 more months to think about it, and she has 9 months to settle. So I could see her settling. Okay, just getting out of this, paying off the Daily Mail, and maybe the Daily Mail won't want to settle. They want to expose Meghan. Okay, but they're a newspaper, so they can expose Meghan. So as long as they don't agree that they're not going to publish these things, then they can settle. And so Meghan would want them to not, they would want all these muzzling agreements where the Daily Mail can't use it. So the Daily Mail will not agree to that because they're a newspaper and it's worth millions of dollars for them to expose these secrets. So, but this is really bad for Meghan. Her clever strategy with all the people is just completely falling apart. It's all falling apart. Okay, so this Jason Knopf character, he's a high-level courtier, worked with the Kensingtons, worked with Charles and Camilla. I'm not sure who he worked with, but he's been in the palace for a while, and then he was lent to Meghan and Harry as someone who's very seasoned, really knows what's going on, and basically he's a spy. Was he told to expose them? Officially talking about the secrets. Officially, it's an opportunity to expose them. Yeah, he's the fall guy. The royals look like the angels. So I believe he was told to expose them. This is a great opportunity to sink this ship, to sink her battleship. Was it a terrible mistake to delay the trial? The Cards don't like to say yes or no. What they're saying is that the Daily Mail is committed to just relentlessly exposing all these secrets. They're just not going to stop. So you just gave them 9 more months to dig and dig and dig and dig. That's a mistake. And that's a mistake. You're giving your enemy more time to discredit you, Meghan, and that's a mistake. So, and that's what the Cards are saying. All right, so do we have someone threatening to come forward? Do we have, are the 5 anonymous friends refusing to testify? What I see here is I see that several women are filing telling the court. 9 diamonds is communication. This is filing like a little literal paper. 6 diamonds. So several women, and one of them or all of them have just really seized control of this. I mean, everything changes because these ladies are coming forward. and they know everything. 8 diamonds is everything material. They can expose everything. So our situation, her chances of winning this court case are, they were not good before. Now they're just, it's a disaster. 10 spades. It's absolutely a disaster. I think she's going to lose. I thought she would lose before, but now her situation is even worse. Meghan's is. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe.